Oh, this is actually part 4. Hey, what's up, man? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do Kasumi's loyalty mission. Half our fuel already? Really make you spend a buttload of money for no reason in this game. Oh, no shit. Dude, that's awesome. This is my favorite game series of all time. Even if Mass Effect 3 was a huge disappointment. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 is my top pick for best game of last decade. Even if it does have lots of busy work like this. You know what? That's enough of that. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, that's enough of that. Yeah, not worth. 60%, so there's one more planet somewhere around here. Besides Bekenstein. Oh, here we go. Also poor? Not worth then. Alright, we're going to Bekenstein. Alright, oh, is it just Kasumi? Interesting, okay. I didn't know it was just Kasumi. I'm gonna max Shadow Strike. Oh shoot. Nope. Okay, so we'll... Alright, real quick.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up.
Seems a bit on the nose, the Saren statue.
Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
I love Kasumi though. Probably the only human that I'm actually interested in this game. Besides myself, of course.
This is
Commander
our
Shepard.
stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extra net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
How did you ever contain that situation on the hull?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
Thank goodness. I thought those
Rabble.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
行きましょう。Let's see, so I have to cut the power. Oh, there we go, yeah. There's a little power cable thingy.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Forgot I had to do that first.
Hawk
before I
throws
press
a
the
hell of a party.
Yes. I'm not too pleased with the caliber.
Seems like
One
a pretty
sec.
big.
That should take care of the
Pretty
barrier.
big oversight.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the
What kind of accent
security,
is that?
but who
Is
would
it
dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's
South
home?
African?
Gunn,
South African.
in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Yeah, criminal justifications for the bad things that they do.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Once we find the password, we can get past the voice scanner. That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go. Ready when you are.
Diode. Chicken foot. Middle finger. Phone.
You can't be
Oh,
back
nice.
here.
Crap pistol.
Take him down!
Can't get there.
Over there!
I have an idea. See what you can find.
Weird that they, none of them hear that. Perugia.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hawk and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scanner.
Now we need DNA samples.
Rocked and loaded.
Up ahead!
Oh, ouch.
Hostile spotted.
Going silent.
Take him out.
Haha!
Oh, I've been using ammo power this whole
Look for
time.
anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough. No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet. Found a sample?
No, a credit chit.
Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
More sample? Alright. Chicken foot. Okay. Let's see. Diode. Cell phone. Whatever that one is. Boom.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the data pad. He seems to have obsessed over this. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Someone got through on the back.
How the hell did they do that?
I don't know. Jumped down, shut the guards, broke the window.
You didn't hear someone breaking a window?
Boom. Alright, I think we got everything, right? DNA, password, voice sample, power.
That got it. The barrier's down.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Get dressed. Oh, yes, Carnifex. Choose yeah, looks good to me. Kasumi.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far. I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing. How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk! That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
I'll take it.
Ooh, nice, the Locust. That is the gray box, but I want to look at some of these other statues real quick.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it. Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley. This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
I can't tell you what that looks like.
Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that. Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone. Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Paladin. For good reason, I say. I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone? That's impressive. Not sure what it is, though.
Not sure what it is, though.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goldton. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die, screaming. No!
Have I got your attention?
That shut him up.
Lady Liberty's head.
Kill them!
Time to die.
Alright, we're gonna go incendiary ammo.
Here they come.
Boom. Flashbang.
Now you see me. Can't do that right now.
Well,
Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in. Now!
I see them.
lose your shield so quick. Ooh. Cannon, incendiary ammo.
Heads up.
Alright, I am really low on ammo. Switch to this.
action.
Come on, baby! It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks. There. Going silent. It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
I heard you the first time.
Watch it! Focus!
On my screen.
Completely missed. Oh, good job, Kasumi.
Now you see me.
At this rate, I'll never become a Counter-Strike pro. Just terrible.
That got it.
What the hell are you people doing down there? Kill Solomon Gunn. Bring the girl to me.
Hear that? Wants her alive.
Alright, switch to this.
That fought me, Kasumi. You know what happened to your boy when he fought back?
You don't talk about Keiji like that.
Heavy fire.
Oh my god.
Deploying Warfield!
Oh my god.
Am I invisible or something?
I'm all over the place.
This is valuable.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Take care of this myself.
Gonna blow your ass away.
Bing.
I'll tear you apart!
Oh, I missed her? None of that time, though.
Going dark.
I don't like that.
Watch out! You're dead.
That's just bad. Boom, boom. So rapid casting, I don't know if you're still watching, but how's coronavirus affecting all of the esports in Korea? 'Cause I know it's like EU got canceled and a bunch of other stuff like EULCS and things like that. I was just wondering, because I've been watching a lot of LCK actually. And they seem to be doing just fine. I don't know if it's reruns or what. Reruns? What do you call a rerun of a sport?
Get down!
Could have done this the easy way, Goldblum.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Look left.
Lay down your weapons.
Hostile forces. Systems online. Up ahead.
Taking cover!
Hostile forces have
Taking fire.
What's up, Corinja? Well, we're in with Kasumi Goto's loyalty mission. So not much. We came here, we did a heist. I sound kind of low. Okay, I'll try to fix that later.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi?
Oh shh.
You're doing this for love?
Got
Dang.
it back and with full shield. If I can get to the ship, I can take
Yeah,
down
I
the
gotta
shield.
lower the music or something.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Ooh. ammo.
Shepard, I need a clear path to the gunship.
Okay.
Take out these guards.
Alright. Guards first.
Going silent.
Careful, men. Want to keep her pretty face intact.
Got a clear shot. Here we go. Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart. Coming from the front.
Oh my god. Why did they all just like jump away?
Up ahead.
Do what you like to this gunship. I'll have a squadron of them.
Yeah, but you only have one life, bro. Ready whenever you are, big boy. Let's go.
See that?
That is exactly what he said. Yeah, so Kasumi's old partner had a gray box, so like a black box thing for your brain, and he found it a secret he wasn't supposed to. So the guy killed him for it, so we got the gray box back.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
KG.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiichi's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
You heard him, Kasumi. He'd want you to destroy the information and save yourself.
I know. I can't. This is all that's left of him.
If it's easier, I could do it for you.
Okay. Just get it over with. Please.
So sad. So sad. So Kasumi's is done. Oof. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go to options. Brightness. I think it needs to be a little bit more bright. I can't see anything. And then sound. Yeah, music volume could do a little bit. Sound effects and then dialogue at 100%. I think that's okay. Yeah, I want a AoE. And then I gotta max one of my ammos. The Paragon score is so high. Alright, so now... Okay, so I did Kasumi's. Kasumi's. I guess it's only fair that I do Zaeed's next. The Firewalker, yeah, Firewalker. We're not doing that. Help Samara save crashing ship. There's so many star systems to go to. They have like side quests, but the side quests aren't anything interesting. So I'll probably do them all in one video. All in one playthrough, just do a bunch of non-interesting side quests. Okay, so to help Zaeed, we need to go to the fire. Fire! So we're gonna do a little bit of scanning, just a little bit.
Probe away.
Get some resources.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Oh,
Launching probe.
I pressed the left click on accident.
Probe away.
Bumped it against my keyboard.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Ooh, depleted. Dang. How long have you been working on the project today? How much time did you spend on the project today?
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Only 2,000 words? That's a lot of words, girl.
Launching probe.
Just need one more big. There we go.
Launching probe.
Alright, I guess one more. If I can find one more. There we go.
Probe away.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing to know. Oh, poor. Yeah, we'll go. Ooh, yeah. That's a sexy. I prefer his regular black. So Morden, Grunt, Jacob, Zaeed. Really not great. All right. There we go. Choose collector assault rifle. No. Vindicator. Yes.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close. Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
Command to Bravo, take a position. Likely these people are not runaways. Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint. Hostile!
Oh, that's right. I forgot I can't shoot through that.
Custom shot ready.
Matrixing through all my bullets.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
Ooh, I just got wombo comboed. Ooh, that was rough. Exploded, I got hit by a missile and then shot in the face. It's like playing Snake, playing against Snake in Ultimate. Grenade into Nikita into C4. Boom, boom, boom.
Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
This should punch through their armor.
How is it? How is Animal Crossing? I'm so jealous, honest to God, I'm so jealous. Killed by wasps?
We got your backs.
Like the bug or like the ethno group? I imagine the bugs. I don't know, bro, sometimes...
Shields are failing.
Fall back!
I didn't even know you could die in Animal Crossing. Big money.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself.
Oh, I got you. You faint.
Now get the hell back out there!
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
That's also
20 years
racist.
is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
We'd better get moving.
I love that line too. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
There is the southern access. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here. Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Squads Charlie, Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
Zaeed Masani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaeed. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
We don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead. I'm gonna kill Vito.
You're endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I had to knock you the hell out. But thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vito dies, whatever the cost.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
We're here to free these people. We're going in.
I knew this was a mistake. If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
Explosion. Big old explosions going out. fire and the flames we carry on.
This is valuable. Now what's this?
Taking cover! Enemy!
Down you go.
No thanks. Arc projectile. Why not?
First person to bring me Masani's head gets something special in their paycheck.
Taking cover!
You brought Shepard with you, and you still don't have a chance.
Watch that thing!
Okay, so that's really good for like groups of
I took your two sons. I took your life. Now I'm taking it again.
Heavy weapon.
Take a knee now, Zaeed. Maybe I'll forget this ever happened. Let that loser die, Shepard. You can walk as if you're alive.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Never should have come here, Zaeed. Did you forget who you were dealing with?
Concussive shot ready.
That's it. Shoot her down. Hell yeah.
Firing out. Heavy weapon.
I'm trying to get behind cover.
Paramedic, stat.
Get out of my way, Zaeed. Oh my god. All this money. Definitely wasting way more time than I needed to.
You just cost me 20 years of my life. Ah, son of a bitch! Oh.
You started this fire, Zaeed. It makes sense that you'll burn in it.
Yeah? Screw you. Now come on, get me out of this shithole.
I'm not sure I need a man like you on my ship.
If you didn't need me, Cerberus wouldn't have paid my fee. I'll do what I was paid to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Now stop screwing around. Let's go.
You put your own goals ahead of the mission. That's not the way this works.
I've survived this long watching my own back. No time to worry about anyone else.
You're part of a team now, Zaeed. There's no way we can do this unless we're all working together.
You have a point. I'm not done with Vito. But I can put that behind me long enough to get your mission done.
Let that man get his revenge.
Let's get the hell out of here.
That means sacrificing a bunch of innocent lives, which I wasn't willing to do. Alright, now talkie time! Go around the Normandy and talk to people. Gotta go talk to Jack, gotta go talk to Tally, gotta go talk to... No, Miranda's done. I think Garrus is done too.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright. Actually, I'm gonna do some upgrades first. Upgrades. Uh... Alright, that was a bunch of upgrades. Woohoo. Alright, let's go to talk to Tally and Jack. Tally first, because she's adorable.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that. I've been thinking about the last time we talked. I'm sorry. I was unprofessional, and I wasn't thinking rationally. I was being stupid and selfish.
You've never been selfish. If anything, you spent too much time thinking of the fleet and not enough thinking of yourself.
That might be true for humans, but Quarians are different. We can't just... We have to think of other people, always. If we don't think about the needs of the whole crew, people could get hurt. Maybe even killed. You deserve to be happy with someone. I can't do that. No matter how much I could get sick, jeopardize the mission.
And if you weren't jeopardizing anything?
If it were just me, you risked your own life to save the colonists on Pharaohs 2 years ago. Nobody else could have saved them. I watched your face as Chief Williams died on Vermeer. I watched you stand strong against everything the galaxy threw at you. I've watched you for so long, and I never imagined you'd ever see past this.
Are you saying you could die if we were together?
It's always a risk. Maybe the reaction would be minor. Maybe it would put me down for a few weeks, or maybe it would kill me. But that's not what I'm concerned about, Shepard. I don't want you distracted. I don't want what I want to hurt this mission. It's too important.
Tally, if you're scared, I don't blame you. But I don't want anyone else. I want you. And I'll do whatever I have to make this work.
I wouldn't blame you if, but... Oh, thank you. You don't know what that... Thank you. Give me a little time. I'll do some research, figure out how to make this work.
What can you do? Can I help?
There are a few ways to temporarily improve my immune system. Immunoboosters, antibiotic injections, that kind of thing. I'll spare you the details. But trust me, I've got plenty of motivation to figure something out.
It can't be that uncommon for a Quarian to have a relationship with another race.
Sure, but in most cases everything is happening outside the suit. Nerve stimulation programs and such. I don't want that. If I'm going to be with you, I want it to be real. I need to feel your skin on mine. I've never shown my face to anyone. But I'm ready to show you, if I can do it without dying.
Do your research quickly, Miss Vast Normandy. Captain's orders.
Right. Yes, definitely. Until then, I should, do something. Repairs for the mission.
She's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lose my mind how cute she is.
Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
Oh my god, I love Tally so much. I also love those two.
Hey.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. Good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I'm not looking for that.
I don't get you. You don't want anything, but you keep coming around. Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Maybe, baby.
This mission takes me back. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon. Collectors and Protheans. It's all above my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time.
It is small time, Zaeed. We're gonna go talk to Thane. I don't know if he has any dialogue options left.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult, but he seems less angry. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius commission because I didn't know what else to do.
I guess you're lucky we came along when we did.
It was an intervention by the gods. I would have died in that penthouse. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I had no idea you'd plan to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
Alright, so that's the last of Thane's dialogue options. Alright, so we're nearing the end of the main content. And then I can just do a bunch of side missions that may or may not have anything to do with the rest of the game. Yay. Alright. We'll go do Jacob's, because his is like an individual mission, and it's not like on a hub world. Or we can do Samara's, I guess. I don't want to scan. Boring. Bing. Give Liara the intel. Oh yeah, we got a couple of DLC missions to do too. Yeah, there's Dr. Kenson. That's the one. we're gonna go help Jakob. Why are you tired, girl? What time did you wake up?
I have detected an anomaly.
Oh, they're actually gonna make me scan for it?
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
General distress. MSV Hugo.
Launching probe. Something on our
Bunch
sensors.
ezo. Keep scanning though, because it's rich. Gotta scan the rich.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
Ugh. Okay, so I'm taking Jacob, Samara Morden, and Grunt left. And one more squad member. Who could that be? Let's see. Jacob. We'll take Miranda with, I guess. Jacob. I haven't touched Jacob for like more than half the game. Oh, so he's nothing special either. Weapons damage, I guess. Good for you. I want to up the barrier though. So barrier I need what, 10 points? So 2 points on pull. And Miranda. Going slam. And welcome to the jam. Sure, why not? Okay.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs. still inside.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Repeat, toxology alert.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoid...
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Ugh. I hate it.
What? What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry. Process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but
Okay. So we know something went down. Probably having something to do with the local flora.
You
came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue...
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Draw left!
Very nice! There we go!
Try!
Careful, Shepard.
Lost shield.
I'll crush them!
Ooh, that was a slam. And welcome to the jam.
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Your captain demands
Here we go!
are forbidden.
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Please, here. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay.
My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later.
The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Find this man. You guys both lost your shields because you didn't run.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. We're growing insane. I only just got free.
God damn it. It's really him.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Charge him up!
This is valuable.
Make activity!
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch. Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Big old explosion there.
Kill so we can go home.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Now everyone knows everything. I want to hear you try and justify this.
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, Because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Same. Juvenile fantasy.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Was this supposed to be a favor? Or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective. But
selective.
I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Boom, 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 boom. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, sweet. So I guess we'll talk to Jacob.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Talk later.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Both of them were useless. Thanks, girl. Alright, so Tallies is done.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Oh, we can close the shutters.
Attitude roll 35.10, pitch 64.18, yaw 10.28. That stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Edie's just messing with the Joker. I love it. I'm telling you, there are very few characters in this game that I actively hate. And then there are even fewer that I'm just like meh about. I love most of them.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already
Okay, Thane's
discussed.
done.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditation.
Thane's done. Miranda's done. Garrus is done. Tally's done. Jack's not done yet, but we can go talk to Jack.
Hey,
What's happening?
you got a lot of questions, don't you?
If I want to talk to you, I will.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? 'Cause I don't need the complication.
Then don't worry. I'm not interested.
Good. I didn't want you coming around here anymore anyway.
You got what you want, Jack. We'll keep this business. No problem.
Yeah. No problem.
She didn't want it though. She wanted a romance. I love Jack, but Tally's.
So Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink, hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me.
What else do I have? Okay, so I gotta do Samara's. I gotta do Grunt and Morton's. Donnelly is an idiot, but he's a funny idiot. And those are the best kind of idiots. All my fish are dead. Again. I can't take care of fish. Increases health by 10%. Storm speed. He's a funny idiot, the best kind of idiot. Alright, so we're gonna do Samara, Morden, and Grunt. And then just a buttload of side missions. Buttload of side missions. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a break.